Okay. They didn't want to switch over for a second, but we got it. All right. Happy Thursday, everybody. How's it going? Hope everyone's having a good time. Hope everyone is doing well. We're starting a little bit early. I just got done. We set up a family world for me and my kids. So now I have a Bedrock world that I am playing on my laptop that my kids can join, and we can play and do all that stuff. And we just got on. We got some basic tools. We got a village that we found. Started mining for diamonds and all that kind of stuff. They were over the moon. My son is like ecstatic about it, so that was cool. But we got that going. And let's see what else. Oh, we got a DVD haul that we're gonna do today as well, because I showed off some DVDs a couple weeks ago, and I got another round today because we went to a Goodwill after my daughter's while my daughter had her doctor's appointment today, and I got some good ones. So if you're a millennial like me, you'll probably recognize some of these as well. And then we're going to talk a little bit about how I think streams are going to work going forward, because I've been doing some learning. I've been educating myself more outside of what I normally do, and I think I figured out what I personally have been missing when it comes to creating content and streaming and doing all that. And it's something that I was doing, and I feel like I was doing really well. So we're going to try that again. And it's going to take me a little bit to kind of iron it out and see exactly what I want to do, but I'll talk about that in a minute. But we can talk about some DVDs, because I do have some DVDs, mostly series that that I picked up today, because we have over 200 movies on the media server. Now I'm starting to collect like TV series, and the one that I just got done uploading all the Big Bang Theory. It's on a hard drive here that I got to put on the server. But I am uploading one of my favorites, which is Hey Arnold. I've had this for a long time. I think I got this back in 2017 for like $20, and I've had it ever since. I got this for my trip down to Texas when I rode with my dad, my stepmom, and my sister, and my wife, who was my fiance at the time. We got this for the trip because we needed something. So we had a bunch of movies and all that, and yeah, went ahead and picked this up. This is one of my favorite cartoons from growing up. What's up, Extreme? How you doing, bud? Just showing off one of my favorite DVDs. But I'm currently ripping this. I'm on season 2 right now of ripping. I have all of season 1 done. How's Vegas going? You're in Vegas? Dude, that's cool. I was just in Vegas last month in like the beginning of the month. Vegas was fun. It was hot. It was very hot, very warm. But I did enjoy it. So, before I talk more about the streaming stuff, you got your own theme song. That's just an exciting button that I press. I don't even remember where that sound came from. I think I randomly recorded that to test it out, because I also have this. I have this. And then this one.
The cat won't fit in the toaster.
Because it won't, so don't forget that. Yeah, ridiculously hot, 110. Yeah. Where are you staying at in Vegas? I stayed at the Caesar because work paid for the plane ticket, the hotel room, and all that. And yeah, it was ridiculously hot. And we walked everywhere. I think we took an Uber or a taxi to and from the airport, and we took an Uber once. And the Uber's honestly, Uber pricing there was not bad at all. I think it was $20 from where we were, because my wife got a couple tattoos. She got a star and a music note, and it took us $20 from there to our hotel. It was really easy. If you are by the Caesar, I highly recommend In-N-Out, because if I would have known that In-N-Out was that close to my hotel, I would have eaten that for every meal, because food in Vegas is ridiculously expensive, especially the ones inside the hotel. Because I got to eat like one of Bobby Flay's restaurants, Guy Fieri's restaurants. I didn't get to eat at Gordon Ramsay's stuff. We were right by Hell's Kitchen, and I really would have loved to eat there, but you needed a reservation. But like, that's pricey out there. Like, even going to the Hard Rock Cafe was expensive. But not expensive, but spendy. But In-N-Out is such it's cheap, and it tastes good, and I loved it, and I wish I could have more. I would have eaten that every day, every meal, and been perfectly fine. Breakfast was always provided, which was nice, so I didn't have to worry about breakfast. But lunch and dinner, yeah, those were the ones. And I tried some new stuff. I loved it. I loved it a lot. I would love to go back again one day, but yeah, it's too hot out. It's way too hot out for that stuff. But anyway, enough of me rambling about my trip to Vegas and stuff. How's your trip to Vegas going there, X? Let me move my cup over here quick. And I'll get my stack of DVDs and stuff up here, ready to go. Oh. All right. Boom. Yeah. So I'm looking at getting more TV shows to put up on the server because we have a lot of movies. And I love movies. I'll watch them over and over again, especially the Marvel ones. On Sunday, my son and I are going to start watching a movie a day until Friday, when we're going to go see Spider-Man Brand New Day when it comes out. But we're going to watch, we're going to start with Civil War when he's introduced on Sunday, and then we're going to go to Homecoming. I believe it's Infinity War, Endgame, Far From Home, and then No Way Home. I believe that's how those connect. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I believe that's how it is. But we're going to watch those in order and then get to Brand New Day because I'm excited to see Brand New Day. I just got mine and my son's tickets. We're going to go check that out. So let me get into the DVD haul. Again, I went to Goodwill. Goodwill's pricing could be better, honestly. But honestly, for what you pay versus like what you do at like a Walmart or any other place that actually still sells physical media, it's not too bad. I would rather go to like a bin outlet or something, or a thrift store that does like a bundle, kind of like 5 for $1 or something. That would be great, but I don't have any of those near me, so I go to Goodwill. The first thing I saw that I got was the first 5 seasons of Friends. It took me a while to go through and look at these to make sure they were still in good shape, because that was one thing I had where I didn't want to get them if they had the really big scratches, because I don't have a disc resurfacer yet. I am going to get one at some point, but I found these. I think there was also the 10th season, but I just didn't get that. I just grabbed these so I can watch 1 through 5 all in order. My wife really likes Friends. I really like Friends. This was a good buy, and they're all in really, really good condition. I was really happy with that. Speaking of shows that my wife and I both enjoy, what's up, Bacon? How you doing? Bald check. Still bald. I got some flex growing. I gotta trim my hair a little bit, but it won't be too bad. But yeah, speaking of shows that we both enjoy, I found season 1 and 2 of Reba. Reba is a great show. I love Reba McEntire. She's hilarious. The show is great. I found a couple of the other seasons, but they were missing them, so I tried to get them in syndication where they're one after other. So I grabbed 1 and 2 for $5 a piece, $10. I got 2 seasons. That's a lot of watch time. I'm good. Add you on Discord. I don't even know who you are. Talk to me a little bit. Like, let me know more about you. Joining the next with my brother. I mean, cool, dude. That's awesome. Charging up my stuff so I can go camping at the powwow. Let's go. Powwow time. Yeah, that's right. It started up today. Very nice. All right, for the last TV show that I picked up, I have season 1 that I got about a month ago, but I found more of it, but I didn't want to sit there and go through all the discs, so I just looked through the second season, and that's Smallville. I love Superman. I love Smallville. Tom Welling as Clark Kent is one of my favorite renditions of it. Or one role that I would love to have seen him actually like do the role of Superman, like actually Superman. But sadly, he didn't really put on the suit. I think it was like a T-shirt at the end. Scratch the heck out of your car. No, don't scratch the car. That's never fun. See, did I ever tell you that my car got hit and scratched on the first day of school when I first started at my job? Yeah, I don't know who did it. No one stuck around to own up to it. But I remember going out first day of school and seeing my car in the back driver's side bumper was dented and scratched. Someone clearly bumped it and right around the end. Yeah, that's not fun. What's up, Shy? How you doing? Yeah, picked up season 2. Might grab more of them if we go back, if they're still there. But I can always get Smallville. I think it's like available online somewhere. But season 2, the discs checked out really well. I didn't want to sit through all 10 seasons of it that they had and grab it, even though it probably would have been a good deal. But I didn't want to spend too much. But I grabbed season 2. I got season 1, and we're moving on. What's up, Sophia? How you doing? Welcome back. Maybe in college soon. I'm scared about it. I really want some tips. I can give some tips on college. I am currently in college because I'm in my master's program, so I get to do college from home, and it's great. But I can give you some tips for sure. Spawn Point is full of rugged people. Okay, fair enough. What's up, Yuna? How you doing? I can't read kanji. I wish I could. I do have a book that I'm going to be reading and practicing kanji at some point, but I can't read kanji yet. Yeah, tell us what you're worried about for college. Bacon is going to be a second-year college student, a sophomore. Even staying close to my high school friends. So, let's start with the staying close to your high school friends. So, out of a lot of the friends that I had in high school, I currently only really talk to one. I talked to one of my best friends from my senior year, Molly. She's got a daughter and her husband. They live out close to where my dad lives, and we talk every now and then. We'll send Snapchats and stuff back together, and if I'm ever out there, I'll message her and stuff. But I stopped talking to a lot of the people because we just we started going on our own lives and doing our own things. If you want to continue to have staying close with your friends from high school, you just have to make an effort for it. But they also have to make an effort. Don't let it be just you being the one-sided conversation. And that's fine. Sometimes we grow up, we grow apart, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's just life. And as for making friends in college, go try out some stuff that either you enjoy or stuff you wanted to do and you just never had the chance to do, and talk to people. And I know talking to people can be a little nerve-wracking. Trust me. When I first started streaming and talking to chat, it was very different because I'm not face to face with you guys. I'm reading chat and I'm doing all that. But it just give yourself some time. You're staying at home. I mean, there's different ways to make friends too. Look at X. X is friends with Golden Ocelot and CK and all these guys that they met through. Online stuff. They met through my videos and stuff. Arcturus and all that. Shout out to Arc. But yeah, everyone's gonna have a different situation, different story. But yeah, if you're doing online classes or commuting, try some different stuff. Don't stay cooped up at home all the time. Join an intramural club is a great thing to do. If you like sports, try an intramural team and have some fun with that. Plus, if you're in a specific type of major, you're gonna meet people in your major, and more than likely you'll be around them for 4 years or however long your degree is gonna take. For me, I was in music. I made friends with a lot of the music people because I was around them all the time. It just kind of comes with the territory and doing all that stuff. But yeah, don't worry about not having a lot of friends. I was one that I worried as well. But I also don't like going out and talking to people. I feel like my wife tries to get me to leave the house and go touch grass or do whatever, and I want to stay home. That's all I want to do. I don't want to go anywhere. And I have other people in my life that they drag me out of my comfort zone to broaden my horizons, essentially. And if I would have just said no, go away, they probably would have, and I would have just been on my own. But it was nice having people that kind of drug me out of my comfort zone and did that. But put yourself out there, do something different. Do an intramural team, join a club, see what kind of events are going on your school, on campus at all, or doing anything like that. You can go from there. There's a lot of things you can do. So, but it's perfectly normal to be nervous, especially as a freshman in college. I was nervous too. I was also excited because I was getting out of the house and going off on my own to start living my life. I packed my whole room up 2 months before I graduated because I was that excited. It was great. I should really work on it. Nice. I haven't. One of my goals is to learn Japanese. So like I have a book on Japanese language, and I have one on Japanese kanji. So it's something I want to learn. I was learning through Duolingo for a while, and I wasn't doing it enough to benefit me. So I started looking at some other avenues. I went garage sailing, getting DVDs and stuff. We're not even done with the DVDs yet, and I found that randomly in a box with a bunch of like Taekwondo movies. And I didn't want the Taekwondo movies because I don't see myself doing Taekwondo, but I grabbed the kanji book and the Japanese language book, and I'm excited to look at them. I have them right down here. Yeah, a guide to learning hiragana and katakana. So I'm probably going to throw that in my backpack and do a little bit here and there so I can practice. That's one of my things is I want to learn how to do that this year. At least a little bit, even if it's just like understanding some basic symbols would be really, really cool. All right, let me get on with the movies a little bit. So my son picked this up because he saw it and he was freaking out, and he's like, oh, my sister would really love this. So he grabbed the Yummy Gummy Search for Santa with the gummy bear in it. Starring in his first movie, it's the Gummy Bear from the Gummy Bear song. Oh, I'm a gummy bear. I'm not going to sing more of it because I don't want to get copyright struck, but didn't know that was ever a thing. And I think we looked at the disc, and I think the disc ended up being good because it's a little smudge, but I can clean that up. That's easy. Didn't know that was a thing, so I learned something new. Continuing on my goal for collecting Marvel movies and superhero movies, I found the Ghost Rider collection with both of Nicolas Cage's movies, Ghost Rider 1 and 2, Spirit of Vengeance. I don't remember Spirit of Vengeance as much. I do remember the first one because I watched that one, I think, quite a bit. Yeah, because I think Spirit of Vengeance came out in 2012, yeah, and then Ghost Rider, the first one, came out in 2007. So I remember that one. I was in college during 2012, so that's probably why I don't remember Vengeance as much. But I saw him, the discs look good, and I was like, it's $3 for 2 movies. That's what I love the most when I thrift like this, is because sometimes I'll find multi-pack movies, and it'll just be like 4 movies for the price of 1, essentially, and I love that. Walmart's got some good ones in like their $5 bins or $7.50 bins. I keep an eye out for those kind of things, or even entire series for that price. I got SpongeBob season 1 and 2 for $5 or $7.50. That's a lot of content for $7.50. Like, I can't complain at all. Is something going on with the stream chat? I don't know what's going on. Maybe refresh the page? It says it's up. My stream's up and running. It says it's working just fine. It does drop to 0, which I don't understand, but hopefully that's fine. Let's check and see. I did have some hardware issues earlier. I was playing on the server with my kids, and I came back, and my computer was booted into BIOS for some reason, which is a hardware issue. More than likely, it might be my CMOS battery, so I don't have a spare right now. So we're just going and trying to see what happens. But hopefully, if my computer shuts off, you guys know. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping it's fine. Because I really don't want to build another computer, especially at these prices. I'm still live, guys. I'm putting in the Discord. I don't know what's going on. You're not having... Well, that's good. I'm glad you're not having a problem. I don't know what's going on with the stream. I'm going to check it out from Twitch and see what's going on there. Yeah, it's fine. The lag, there's hardly any lag. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Moving on. I picked up Gabriel Iglesias Stand-Up Revolution 2-disc set. Fluffy's back, and he brought his friends. I love stand-up comedy. Gabriel Iglesias is hilarious. There was a couple more. There was like Jeff Foxworthy, and I think the Blue Collar Comedy Tour. I didn't pick that up, but I did pick this up because I do like his stuff. And there's a couple other people on here that I think I've seen on TikTok. I don't know. There's one guy who looks very familiar. Maybe I've seen him, but yeah, I saw this. I was like, I gotta get it. I gotta get some comedy on there because I do love that. Because I have the entirety of Daniel Tosh's stand-ups because I had those from high school. So I put those up, and now I got this. So I'm excited to throw that up too. Mr. Man of the Odds, Odd MCs, did you miss me? I did. XO, how you doing? Welcome back. Odd is everywhere. I am everywhere. I'm always behind you. I don't know what that was. Ignore that. That was horrible. Boo. I don't. Yeah. Anyway, moving on with the DVDs. The last one, I had this on DVD, and I swear that I had it here, and I can't find it anywhere. But I picked up my favorite movie, one of my favorite movies of all time. It's School of Rock. This is the movie that inspired me to play guitar, and it also is the movie that also pushed me towards being a teacher, even though I had influential teachers in my life and stuff. This movie showed me that you could be cool and still be a teacher and do all that kind of stuff. Even though Jack Black, the whole movie is about Jack Black lying about being a teacher, which I think is very funny. That this also helped me drive into education. But it was the special collector's edition, and I don't know what makes it special. It might be just the special features, which I've seen the special features like all the time. Like, I've watched this movie. I could do this movie word for word, more than likely. It's such a good movie. If you haven't seen School of Rock, what are you doing? Can't cut the stream right now. Go find it and watch it. It's probably on Paramount Plus, because it's a great movie. It might be on Tubi, but I don't know if it is or not. Been having fun, to say the least. Hey, that's good. It's always good to have fun. I demand in British voice, point redemption. I'm starting a protest for it. Okay, I can add. What you want me to add that? I can. I have a notebook ready to take notes and stuff. Oh, we got a raid. Aaron Phillips with the raid. Thank you so much. Now, my raid thing is not updated because of life. So there we go. Welcome in, everybody. Everybody give a round of applause for Aaron Phillips with the raid. We got Kelmore in the chat. How you doing? So, my name's Oddman MC. If you guys don't know me at all, that's me. I'm a content creator. I'm a teacher. We're going back to school in a couple weeks. Ignore the Pokemon TCG. I've kind of stopped doing that because you can't find cards anywhere. But I mostly do Minecraft content. And then that also says I stream on Wednesdays. I don't stream on Wednesdays. That was just for the spring semester earlier until April. So it's Tuesday, Thursdays that I stream. So I'm sorry that that's not correct. And then I do new videos on YouTube every Saturday. So thanks for the raid there. What were you guys doing in your world there, Aaron? What are you doing on your stream, not your world? I'm assuming. That's not how that works. What were you doing? We got Lemon IRL Games in chat as well. How you guys doing? Welcome in. But that's a little bit about me. If you have questions, let me know. We're just chatting right now. We've been chatting for almost a half an hour. We haven't even gotten into what we're doing for the stream yet. I knew there's a surprise Wednesday stream. I called it. No, because when in the spring semester for my job, I co-direct the musical. I'm the musical director for it. And that takes up so much of my time that I did one stream a week on Wednesdays for that. And I'm probably going to keep that going forward. But right now we're on Tuesday, Thursdays for now. All right. See you later, EXO. You have a great time. Hopefully you come back in the future. But if not, don't be a stranger. All right. Appreciate you, bud. Oh, I don't know if you heard that. My arm just popped. Okay. So let me get into what we were doing, because I just got done going through all the movies that I got at Goodwill today, because I've been collecting physical media and getting stuff onto a media server, and just having fun doing all of that. And currently ripping Hey Arnold season 2. That's what I'm on right now. I think there's how many seasons? I don't know how many seasons, but there's 99 episodes. So I'm gonna be ripping all 99 episodes of this. And because I love Hey Arnold, but let's get into the live. I didn't plan on chatting for 30 minutes, but that's fine. And if anything seems a little off, just refresh the page, and everything should kind of correct itself. I did just check it, and it was fine. And let me turn down the render distance. I was doing some screenshot tests earlier too. We'll go down to 11 for the stream today. There we go. Okay, so last time we were working on our lovely what are they called, silos that are going to house our clay farm, and I do have them up and running and functional. The only thing I don't have is the multiple layers, because I need more dripstone, so that's going to be on our list today. I know you have been. I just miss you. I like it when you're around. You're a good person. I like chatting. It's always fun. But we got 2 of these set up. This one's almost done. We got 2 more pieces, and then we'll mine it out. But we got tons of clay, and I'm excited to have that. But we need to... I'm thinking of tearing out a bunch of these trees over here. I'm not sure yet. I'm considering. I'm trying to plan out how I want to do my screenshot of this, but I also have a bunch of wood and stuff for the trees that we're going to be building back there. And if we have time, we might start on those today, but we'll find out. But yeah, I want to work on the path here leading up to these, and then we're going to go get some dripstone. So that is going to be the main plan. I don't know what's going on with my throat there. But yeah, Aaron, I don't know if you're still here, but you got what'd you do on your stream there, bud? Drop another torch there. Probably should just drop some torches everywhere to keep some lighting until I get these things in, because we're gonna do some lighting like we did over there to kind of tie this area together. This one, I feel like is that right? I guess that is right. I thought I had a wall there, but I guess not. I could bump that one up. Like, I thought I had it like this. Interesting. I don't know. But we got to get some slabs in for sure. Do I have slabs in my inventory? I do not. But we'll get that going. And then we'll get the The dripstone gathered. I have a dripstone cave that I've been slowly excavating. Just haven't done all of it yet. And luckily, my schematic kind of lays it out for me, so I don't have to worry too much. Now I can go sleep. I sleep the night away. Yeah, those silos turned out really well. I'm really good. I'm really happy with them. I'm just trying to plan out how I want to do the thumbnail, because I have a picture from a creative world, but I don't have the track in yet that's in the background. So I don't want to use that as the thumbnail and kind of clickbait people into thinking, oh, I want to see what that rail system is, because it's not there. So yeah. Also, I realized the schematic's not fully loading this. So that's why it doesn't have that. I knew there was something. Yeah, we'll adjust that as we go, but that's fine. Do that. And boom. And then we can add this going up here. Some more steps. Ooh, I should also get some footage of this too. There we go. I like that. We'll go up the other side. And just like... yeah, just like that. I think that looks good, and then we can bring it all together here. Get rid of that torch. Guide along the path. And we'll get an aerial shot of this in a second. Cool. Let's pause that. We'll get rid of the thing, and I'm gonna go hide in the wool farm quick. Yeah, path looks nice. We'll fill it in with some foliage and some bone meal. And I really want to soup up this rock wall here, because it's going to look a little different, but that's fine. And I still don't know what to do with this. I could put a fountain here. I don't know how that would work. Maybe if I did a fountain that just shot zombies out of it. But I don't know if that fits this area, since it has the zombie spawner on the surface. But yeah. And I think it's all... is it all oak leaves? Yeah, and I think I have oak leaves over here. Do I have oak leaves in here? I've got some. I think that's about where we're at. And I might soup these up a little bit too, just to make them seem a little different. Because I'm not using spruce leaves like I normally do. Someone commented on one of my shorts and said I use spruce way too much. I'm like, you know, that's valid, but spruce is the best wood. What else am I going to use? Birch? I do like using birch. It just depends on the situation. We won't do too much behind it because it doesn't need to look great up here. And then we'll fill out this stuff up here. But I think that's looking good. Do we have any more up here? Maybe we can add some to kind of balance it out. Especially these spots where it's up against the dirt. Get a little bit of contrast. Maybe add in some walls and some fences to offset that. But overall, I think that looks good. Do like something like that. Yeah, because it kind of leads us up and then leads us to this path. I think that's good. I like it a lot. We'll probably add another retaining wall here with some stuff we have lying around. But I'll take that. That's good. Okay. Be your random number generator and pick 3 numbers 1 to 10. Okay. Are you I'll give you a second to get ready. We'll do 7, 2, and 8. 7, 2, 8. Those are your 3 numbers there, Yuna. I've never been a random number generator before. That's cool. I didn't know that's something I needed in my life, but now I do. Now I got it. Okay. Do I have anything else that I need to get rid of? More than likely, no. I'm going to put a shield in my offhand because more than likely we're going to find some mobs. And for oak, we'll just throw this in a chest down here. And then we're going to go get some dripstone. And I will do that. Let's see. Clay farm path. We'll do that. Cool. So yeah, I was flying around. I should get some more fireworks because I am running dangerously low while I'm at it. Fly up into our hot air balloon field. But I was flying towards the dripstone cave because I knew it was there because I'd boated past it quite a few times. And when I was flying there from the clay farm, I saw that there is an acacia village right on the other side of a mountain. And funny enough, it was there, and I didn't know. All right, let's do that. I should install a stasis chamber here too to keep that loaded, but that's fine. Do we have any? Yeah, we got some paper here. I don't have to run all the way back then. My throat is doing some weird things today. I don't know. Okay. I think we're just going to have to drop it back down there. Oh, I have rockets in here. What am I doing? I was wondering where these went because I couldn't find them before. I thought I had them in my ender chest. Clearly, I did not. That's all right. We'll drop some of this back off. But I should do a chunk loader here, and I should do a chunk loader at the sugarcane farm. Because it'll just keep everything kind of running smooth. So flower field and hot air balloons are over here. And I will never know what that's for. Okay, sounds good. I like the secrets. There's a floating block there too. But yeah, there's a village, I think right over here. No, over this mountain here. I worried about wasting rockets, and I've just been wasting them like left and right. Yep, right down here. There's a village. Which is good to know, because they have some hay bales that I will probably come and commandeer sometime. But there's this giant dripstone cave over here, right here, that I started kind of mining through a little bit on my own. And then it's just gigantic. It's great. So, yeah, I just started mining out dripstone. I need to make a dripstone farm, so that's going to be on my list for probably the video after this one, now that I know what I want. And I'll probably use that as an opportunity to make a sulfur spike one, too. so I can get as much sulfur as I want. And since the farms are almost identical, like, it makes sense to just combine them. So I figured we'll try to get as much dripstone, pointed dripstone as possible. And there is another cave that I can go to as well, but we'll focus on getting this stuff here. All right. Anything I need to worry about besides the zombie? Spider jockey. I know there's mobs down here. I just haven't seen them yet. It's also this pillar of stone that I don't know if I did. I think that's that's just randomly generated, which I think is crazy because I've never seen something like that. Just gonna drop some torches just around. If I need to fly out, I'll fly out. But there's tons of dripstone down here. So I figured we might as well try our best to get some. And try to survive as much as we can. And not land in the lava, you know. There's a creeper. 2 creepers. 3 creepers. Exploded. Yeah, no thanks. Get back. It's the zombie horde that I'm not excited for. Because they always come out of nowhere. Are there more? There's a creeper. Glad I've got knockback on my sword. It's so helpful in these situations. And like, just look at this. This so much dripstone. And I need a lot of it. I thought I had a lot of it when I mined like 4 stacks. It was clearly not enough. If we can, I'd like to try to fill out most of my inventory with it, but we'll see how much we get. I also wish you could break these dripstone blocks down into pointed dripstone, but sadly, you cannot. But these giant spikes will be great sources of pointed dripstone. So we'll grab those for sure. There we go. But hope everyone's Thursday is going well. Has anyone got any big plans coming up now that it's almost Friday? I get to go back to the kidney doctor tomorrow, so that's my exciting plans. Go. And then continue to rip media. My kids have already asked to play on the Bedrock world together tomorrow, so I told them we can once I get back. So that'll be what we do in the afternoon. All right. So, oh gosh, there's a skeleton somewhere. I just don't know where. Don't know where that skeleton was at. Oh, there it was. I saw it. I saw it. Right there. Got it. Easy peasy. Gosh, look at all that. I can't wait to just mine it all up. Now that we have some like open spaces, because I should be able to fly out of here pretty easily. Hopefully. Alright, let's get those. Alright. Coming up on the hour mark in about 10 minutes, guys. We'll see where we're at. And then I'll take my break before we start adding some more stuff to here. Get some more B-roll footage for the video. Just gotta be careful not to die. I'd rather not, because I've already died once in this video, and I don't want to do it again. That is for sure. I hear a zombie. I don't know where, though. Hello? I hear the zombie. I don't see them. I don't know where they're at. How we doing? We're getting quite a bit. It sounds like it's in this pillar. Which is possible, but they can stay in there. Oh, right there, baby zombie. Yeah, you can stay in the water there, little one. Gotcha. Okay. Thought that zombie sound sounded a little off, but that makes sense. It was a baby zombie. I just wish it would say baby zombie groans instead of zombie groans. That way you know for sure when you can't see it. Okay. That. Yeah, we should be able to get a couple more of the floors done on each farm, which will be really nice. Oh, yep, that bat just died. Flew right into the lava. I am not going to be like the bat, and I'm going to stay away from the lava. I can tell you that much. Go. Just look at that. All this dripstone. So easy to get. Just you don't get a lot of it. Sadly. Just throw some more torches up this way. So that way stuff's covered. There's Enderman everywhere, though. I feel like I'm going to accidentally look at one. Oh, yeah. We're definitely going to have a good turnout. Can you imagine if what it would be like if pointed dripstone was just this, and we didn't have like the multiple scales of them? I don't think I could ever gather it or use it because it would be so niche. But with the different layers, you can definitely do a lot with it. Go. I do play Bedrock. I teach on a program called, or a website called OutSchool. So I do classes on there through Bedrock with students. It's like a social club for kids. So kids who they want to play games, but they don't have people near them their age or that have the same interests. So they play online with other people, and it's just a safe environment for them to play. But yeah, I do play Bedrock. I prefer Java. But my kids have Switches, so we started playing on that because it's just a little easier than me building up PCs and doing all that setup for my kids on a computer when they already have the Switch. So we just play Bedrock on that. I don't know why it would be 2 minutes behind. Maybe refresh and see if that helps. Thanks for the hydrate there, Shy. Oh yeah, we're getting quite a bit of this. I hear my son running downstairs. I don't know what he's doing. Guess we'll find out when he comes around that corner. Tries to sneak up behind me, maybe. Yeah! I gotta hydrate there, zombie. Leave me alone. Let's get over here. I have some distance. Or maybe not by the lava. Thank you for the hydrate there, Shy. There goes my cat. I still haven't gotten the cat cam fixed. I don't know what's going on with that. There we go. Alright, we're coming up on 6 minutes. I think we're almost done gathering this up. Getting quite a bit of it, but I want to make sure. I would rather have more than I need. Just because it can be a pain to get. But once I build that dripstone sulfur spike farm, it'll be really easy. Ruh, bro. Like zoik, Scoob. There we go. Ah! Another zombie. Give me that dripstone. Oh, no. Shy. I gotta hydrate. I already hydrated, and then you did the drop. We'll pick it up soon. In 2 minutes. I don't want to replace that. I've already lost that pickaxe once. I don't want to replace it again. That would not be fun. Makes me nervous whenever that drop gets used, especially in situations like this where I don't know who's around. A zombie could pick it up, and I wouldn't know. There we go. Got that. Oh yeah, we'll be golden. For this. Go. Oh yeah. This will fill us out, and then we'll be good to go to head back. Even more over here. I think that's gonna be good. Yeah, we're about stacked up there. We'll grab that quick before when the timer runs out. Oh, I should put down YouTube bits and British point reward. Since that's what X wanted me to put. Just watched a corny 2000 movie. What movie did you watch? Oh, I almost didn't pick that up. That would have been horrible. I love corny 2000s movies. Oh no. That's like my bread and butter when it came to growing up in the early or late 90s, early 2000s was those kind of corny movies. Really good. There we go. Oh, She's the Man. That's a good one. That's a classic Amanda Bynes movie. All right, we're good there. We're going to jump on our break then. And I'll be right back, guys. Then we'll start putting in some more dripstone so we can have the clay farm pretty much done. Let me make sure I finish this. Okay. I'm going to make sure I label that. So, yep, I will take a quick break, guys. I will be right back, and then we'll be good to go to start finishing up these farms. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the in-flight movie, and I'll be back in a few minutes. All right, I'm back. I was just kind of looking through DVDs in my head because I kind of have an idea of what I own. I don't think we own She's the Man. Yeah, so that would be one we would have to get. It's a good movie. Should I just watch it with her mom? What's up?
Can I not just be here?
I just don't know what you're doing. You're
I'm reading.
standing there.
I'm reading.
Menacingly.
I'm gonna go read.
Okay.
Fill my water bottle.
Okay, I can do that. Alright. I know. Alright, we got our blackstone. Let's get these filled in. I think I have enough torches. I might fill up... once I adjust the walls a little bit, I'll probably add in some... what's it called? Brain work. lanterns, but for now it should be good. But we'll add in our blackstone layer and then put dripstone underneath, and then we should be good to go for putting in our mud
Look, I brought a baby.
to make clay. We got Meepleton the Third.
See this beauty? Look, say hi, Meepy.
Hi, Meep.
Say hi, Meepy. Here you go. Kisses.
Ah!
There you go. Have a great time.
I'll try.
Good night, Meepies. Oh, yeah, okay.
I gotta get the... Ugh. You know what? I'm just gonna give up on it for now. That's fine. I think that's what I'm meant to do. Now I can get it. Easy. I am running low on blackstone. Probably gonna have to go pick up some more. But if this means we can have multiple functioning floors of this, I'll be able to get so much more clay and terracotta, which I am all for. And I hope you guys don't mind, my speech might be a little slurred because I have Aura Gel on my gum. I have a sore or a cut or something on my gum here. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I'm out of it. And I'm trying to get it to heal so it stops. It was feeling better earlier, and then right as I was getting ready for break, I started noticing it more. So I got some Aura Gel on it. And I'll probably take some more Tylenol tonight to get it to tamper down. But it was hurting really bad. Like, pressing in right here hurts, and then it was very sore down here. So I'm hoping it's nothing too crazy. If it's still hurting in a couple days, I'm probably going to have to go to the doctor, but I'm going to keep an eye on it for now. I don't know what I would have done. I feel like I ate something and it just ripped it. Kind of like how when you eat an apple, it shreds your gums a little bit. I don't know. It was weird. But the Aura Gel helps quite a bit. Come on. Alright, should have more blackstone down here. Because I don't use blackstone for anything, but I had quite a bit of it. I figured it would be a good choice. Let's get rid of the cobblestone I got because I don't really need that in here right now. Okay. Do I just drop off some dripstone in case I don't need it? I'm probably going to regret that. We'll find out, I guess. Okay, we'll call that good for now. I should have mapped out how many blackstone go on each floor. But I didn't. I'm fine with that. Sorry about that. Excuse me. But I think we will get this pointed dripstone in and maybe make some mud, get that laid out so I can start farming up some clay. And then we'll wrap up for the night. Normally I would stream for my 2-hour length that I normally like to do. But because I have a early doctor's appointment tomorrow, I would like to try to get some good sleep tonight. Just so I'm well rested, and hopefully that doesn't mess with my levels or anything when I have to, because I have to go in early to give labs, which I'm not excited for, but you know, it's part of the how it goes. It's gonna be dark. Yeah, we'll just hang out here by the bed until it turns nighttime. Because I think this farm's... Yeah, that farm's almost full. Why is... I don't get why this one is not working. I put bottles in. Oh, they're getting sucked into the machine there. Aha. They're getting into the dispenser. They shouldn't be. Aha. Which means it's probably happening with a bunch of these other ones too. Not what I want, but I thought if I kept it full of glass, it would be fine, but I guess I probably filled it with glass and then didn't check the dispensers, and that's on me. Okay. Let's get some dripstone in this second layer. After we get this filled in. There we go. Because filling in the dripstone is super easy because I can just go back and forth like this. Go. And when it works without going to the wrong block, it's very satisfying. So I like to keep it that way. Except for when I fall off. There we go. And just these ones left. And the great thing about how I have these floors set up, and I think I have all of them scaled out except for maybe the next one would be a little wider, is I can still walk underneath these guys, but when I tear out the clay, it's not going to affect anything up here. Oh, which would be nice, because I just have this down here. This I can't move through. I had to hide the coffee because my mother kept drinking it before fully waking up and having to reschedule her appointments 12 times. Yep, caffeine can do that to you. It sure can. Okay, yeah, this one has I think one extra layer in it. So let's get that. Instead of me having to crane my neck up the entire time, let's place that. Yeah, caffeine is one of those things that I really like having caffeine because it wakes me up and gets me going, but I've had to scale back so much on my caffeine just due to my blood pressure and everything that I finally did have a full energy drink for the first time in months. I did have one in Vegas just because I was suffering from jet lag and I just could not shake it. But I don't know if it's surprising or shocking or anything, but the energy drink did not taste that good as I remembered. So I was a little disappointed, you know? So I might still have one from time to time. I don't see myself going back to drinking them fully. I did that with a couple other things like different foods. You don't have it a whole lot, and it just kind of loses its flavor. You don't necessarily enjoy it as much, which is fine because then I don't need to worry about it. Okay, I got one more level on this, and then we're good. What's up, Maze? How you doing? Welcome. We are building up our clay farm here. We got some dripstone that we just mined. There we go. And we still got plenty of dripstone, so I shouldn't have to go back and refill it at all. Hopefully. There we go. But I think we'll stop at this one on this tower. We'll go try to get another one filled up in the other silo. And then we'll have, I think, up to 3 functioning floors on each one. There. Yeah. So we got 1, we got 2, and oh, nope. We'll have 1, we'll have 2, and we'll have 3. We just got to put the mud in, which we'll go get after we get these floors over here done. And that's the only drawback to this farm is that it's manual, but, you know, honestly, not too bad. There's zombies in the walls. I don't know where they're at. Are they down here? They're not. Where are they at? Zombie piglin. I don't see where an actual zombie is though. I've never averaged 100K views. I have a couple videos that did really well and got over 100K views from my populars list and stuff. It's just the thing that threw everything off was YouTube changing the front page. I don't know if you've noticed that, and this is something other content creators have pointed out too, was that they're catering more to short form content, which I think is kind of ridiculous because long form is where they make their money. They don't show as many full length long form videos on the front page, and it's a lot of short content. So now you go from having let's say 12 thumbnails to 3 being shown, so videos just aren't getting shown. So like I gotta up my game with my thumbnails and get my stuff in front of people, which I'm working on. It. I would love to average 100K views, because I was doing really well for a hot minute there, where like every video I put out was getting 1,000 to 2,000, maybe 3,000 views. I ran out of Blackstone again. I don't know. It's one of those things. I just keep working on it. Do I have any Blackstone just sitting around here? Probably not. Deep slate? I don't really want deep slate. Let's go get some more Blackstone then. If you got an answer for me, please let me know, because I would love to know if someone had a better idea, because I was doing really well for views and videos. I have a whole video about where I was mining out an area and we're gonna fly over it. Yeah, I was digging out this area and Gate, will you quit knocking stuff over? I was digging out that area and I was just kind of down that day because there was just nothing was making sense. I wasn't in the best mood when it came to making videos and content, and I talked about it. Like, I was doing really well, and then it just kind of, when they changed the homepage, and it's that. I know it's that for sure. Will you quit playing with my pencil? I don't know. I'm hoping that they fix it and we start moving away from it, but I can't control it. I just work here, honestly. Blackstone, polished. Okay, there we go. That should be enough to finish up a couple floors. Maybe I should grab just the rest of what I've got. Might as well. Gonna need it. But I've had a couple of videos do really, really well. The sad thing about it is that some of them took off before I was monetized, so I didn't make anything from them. So I'll make stuff from them now, but I haven't made a lot of money from some of those. But it's like a lot of content creators say, you're like, you do it because you love it, and I do love it. I do love playing Minecraft. This is my favorite game, next to the Kingdom Hearts franchise, that is. Which I am looking forward to Kingdom Hearts 4. That's going to be a lot of fun. I've been itching to kind of go back and playing through the Kingdom Hearts series to prep for 4, but I don't know if I'll do that or not. I like to think that I'm a good builder. I think I'm decent. I think I make good videos. I hope I do. People seem to like them. This one feels a little tight, but it might be, well, it's the same design as the other one, just shifted over, so maybe that's just my claustrophobia kicking in. There we go. Wonder if I just both hands and we'll get more dripstone on a lot faster. There we go. Fell. There we go. Get these 2 layers in. We got 1 more layer to put up top. And then we'll go make some mud and just get it laid out. Oh, I didn't put... Oh, no. I think I know where those zombies are. They're probably up there. Yeah, what everyone says is to make short form to funnel them to your long form. So I did make shorts on this channel. I don't make them on this channel anymore. I post them to my second channel, which is Oddman Clips. So I post shorts over there. I haven't made them in a month because I've just been busy. June was a crazy month where I was able to get stuff kind of loaded up before I left for like my vacations. But I've been busy like this entire July just doing a bunch of stuff, so I haven't had a chance to make any more shorts. I just started having a vidIQ's app make me some just to kind of get started. So I'll be getting back into it eventually. I just haven't had a chance, and I'm trying to get clips from stream and all that. So when you guys ask questions and stuff like that could be a short. I could make that a short. I've got a couple clips on my phone that I need to mess with and see if I want to upload them or not. Go there. Okay, let's hope I don't regret going up. I think we're good. And then I can just mine that. Up. And boom. That should be good. Get some oak trapdoors to cover up these, but I'm not going to worry about it right now because it doesn't need to happen for it to function. All right, and then we'll do this layer. Then we'll call it good, at least for the day. And we'll go get some mud, get them loaded up so I can have just clay ready when I need it. And then we're off to the races. See, I thought I put torches in here. Maybe I just didn't light it up enough. Get out of there. Yeah, that's something I struggle with because I don't understand how to push from short form into long form, because most of the time views are going to come from the shorts channel, the shorts page. And that's where a lot of my views on my shorts come from. And even though I have like relative videos tagged, I have the collaboration thing set up, I have all that stuff going, it's just people don't click over. At least I don't feel like they do. I haven't seen any major traffic coming from the short to my channel, so I don't know. It's a learning process. I'm still learning, even though I thought I kind of had stuff almost figured out. I don't. I was just kidding myself at that point because I didn't know what was going on. All right, let's get that going. Then we'll go make some room temperature snow. That's right, it's mud. Also, I'd rather make long form. I have a lot of fun editing and doing all that. Like, editing is one of my favorite things. If I could get couple jobs like editing for people, that would be glorious. But I like editing videos. I like making my own videos, and the short form. I like the really silly short form ones. But those never really seem to do great unless it's not that edited and what's it called? Not that edited and like produced really quick. I feel like if I make it really quick, it gets pushed like crazy. But then if I don't, it doesn't do that. Just gonna drop our dripstone in. Actually, we're going back anyway. We might as well just drop it off in the chest. I don't know what I was thinking. I was just trying to clear out my inventory, but we'll go get it done. I got plenty of dirt. But once this video is done, the one I'm building the silos for, I'm going to be doing a test on that too. So we'll see if my hypothesis is correct when I do that. Another thing I thought about doing again too was streaming to TikTok. It's hard. My network has a hard time handling that when I stream to 3 different platforms. So I don't know if I should cut one and not the other, or if I should make a VODs channel and upload the streams to there. But then that cuts out YouTube as a viewership, because like you guys joined in from YouTube, like then you wouldn't see the streams, and that's not fair. And I don't know. I don't like the fact that I can't stream just everywhere, one click, all at once, be done, and it doesn't affect my bandwidth as much. I need better internet, but my internet provider is not the most informative, even though I know technology and I know what they're doing, and they say they're not, but I digress. I do need to heal up my shovel and my pickaxe at some point. Do I have my spare shovels here? Yep. Okay. Okay. Let's go and make some mud. Okay, 3 or 4 clips from streams every day, and tell you if it's working. Yeah, it's true. I don't know. I have a software that helps me get clips. I have to process everything. We got Cyan in the chat.
The cat won't fit in the toaster.
It won't, Cyan. Don't forget that. Making street corn flavored potato chips by adding tahini, lime, garlic, cheese, and 2 drops of sriracha for spice. Ooh, that sounds delicious. I'll be over in 5 minutes because that sounds amazing. Okay. All right. Let's make some mud. I also thought about moving this mud farm to the city once the city gets built. Or I could just build another one. Could do that. But the only thing I don't like about this... Oh, did it... Why did it do... I don't get why it did that. Where I placed it, and yet it didn't kick out a... I don't know. Didn't kick out a mud bottle. Maybe I broke it too soon, which is more than likely what happened. But I want to set up a macro. I haven't figured it out yet with my stream decks about doing a mouse click where it's a right click, left click, right click. And it's, what is going on? Did this farm break or something? Shouldn't be. Oh, I got overloaded bottles back there. What is going on? Why was that breaking? Doing 99 cents for you to drink water, but forgot I'm in cripple. Hey, you're fine. You don't need to donate money for me to drink water. Just say take a drink, because I don't have stuff like that over on YouTube yet. It is on my list of things that I want to work on. Yeah, what is going on with this farm? I wonder if I had a bunch of bottles back there before and I didn't realize it. Because it'll function just fine. I don't know what's going on. Because it should refresh the bottle and put it back into this. I don't get what's going on or why it's being difficult. It should not be that difficult. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. I added a little too much, like, but it's fine. More cheese. But yeah, cheese is always good. Cheese is always good. Why can't water bottles stack? Mojang, can you answer me that? Why can't we just make them stack? That would be so nice. There. I feel like the water is just not going up into this. Into this. Which makes no sense, because it should be. Yeah, they're not moving. Play Minecraft. I don't have a VR headset. That'd be fun, though. I broke it. I feel like it's missing water. I wonder if I misclicked something. Sleep quick. Because it looks like the water's running down. It should just... They should just float up. Not too far enough. Let's try that. Still looks like it's just flowing down. Is that working now? Okay, I think we fixed it. So that explains why the dirt wasn't getting turned into mud, because it wasn't... The bottle of water wasn't in there to turn it into mud. I wish I could just hold these, but it just won't work. Because that happens. Sadly. Alright, you have fun there, Cyan. Have fun. Enjoy your VR. I would love a VR headset one day. I just don't. I don't know if I would use it enough, if that makes sense. Meep, I thought you were messing with my light again. Ah, I think we fixed the farm. It's working now. We'll do a little bit more mud, get that placed in, then we'll head on out. Anniversary puzzle, get a prize. Okay. It's cool if you get to finish a puzzle, you get a prize. Let's see how much. Let's do a little bit more. We won't be able to fill up all of them, but I can do this off camera too instead of just doing this on stream. But it works. All right. That'll be enough, at least for now. It sounds good. I've always wanted to try that VR chat game that people were talking about. I've seen clips of it, and it just looks fun. Oh, your English spelling's fine. Sleep is always good. I'm going to be getting some sleep after we wrap up here. We'll be wrapping up probably the next few minutes while I get this mud over on the farm. Yeah, there was some lag earlier. It might just be like refreshing the page to help. I noticed that. Oh gosh, hi Meep. Oh, okay, goodbye. There we are. Went a lot higher than I thought I was gonna get. Alright, coming in hot. And then I can just place down the mud on the black stone. And got enough headroom with the dripstone up there. And then they'll turn into clay as we go, and then I can pick that up with a silk touch or a fortune pick, doesn't matter. And then turn all that into terracotta or smelt it into bricks for decorative pots or flower pots, and bricks for builds, which is great because trying to get all the bricks that I've gotten for builds so far this world has been crazy. I don't even have enough